Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of Redbeard Shaves. Today, I'm going to be giving my impressions on the Blackland Blackbird anodized stainless steel razor. I have loaded up in that razor a brand new Permasharp blade. I was feeling a little nostalgic today, and I went with one of my original soaps and scents, WSP Black Amber Vanilla, and this is in the Rustic formula, which is their vegan base. And I whipped it up with my all-time favorite brush. This is my Turn and Shave brush with a 28mm tip knot put in by Milton. Absolutely love this brush. All right, let's go ahead and wet the head. I received this razor secondhand. I actually purchased it from Ken at Shave 326, and this is the second time that I've taken it for a drive. The first time was really my fault. I didn't get my lather right that day, and it felt like I had a lot of drag from the razor, and I think a lot of that was because I was not receiving the slickness that I'm used to. I've never really had a stainless steel razor create drag before. And because of that, I kind of beat myself up a little bit. So we'll see how today's impressions go. I'm super tired today. I got one more night and then I'm off for 7, but I've had some things breaking on the farm. I've got this from the previous owners, this like outdoor watering system that goes to my chicken coop and out to my barn. And it's just been made with PVC, and you drain it when it's cold and then can repressurize the system when it's warm enough weather, which is what I've been doing. But finding out that PVC, typically if it's exposed to UVA light, really only has a lifetime of 2 years before it'll turn brittle and break. And that's what it did. So I was trying to decide whether I was gonna find something a little more sunlight protective and keep it outside, or if I'm just gonna rent a Ditch Witch and bury it this summer and put in frost-free faucets. And I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. But in the meantime, I was preparing or redoing all the areas that broke. So I was out with a headlamp in the rain under a tarp fixing all these sections of PVC that had shattered. So I'm a little bit tired. That's okay. Coming up to my week off, so I'll be able to get more good stuff done. All of those that were wishing Nolan well after his surgery, update on him. He is doing much better, and really happy to be back in school, see all of his friends, and things are going really well. So on this Blackland Blackbird, it is described on their website as a medium aggressive razor. And I would say that it is definitely very efficient. I do get some blade feel from it. It has very nice weight to the handle, being stainless steel. And like I said, I get a medium amount of blade feel on this razor. Doesn't bother me, but if you're somebody who likes more of a neutral exposure, take that into consideration, that you will feel more of the blade here. The angle is very easy to find from the top cap to the base plate. And today I'm definitely getting better glide out of it, so I think part of that was just my fault with not having my lather dialed in very well. because I was kind of skipping all around with it. I should have just redid my lather and started over to really get a good initial impression. But we don't always do the right thing, the smart thing. Had a couple of days worth of growth, and it is definitely mowing through that growth. For those that care, the blade tabs just barely stick out from this razor. I wouldn't say they're as exposed as like a Mercure 34C, but they are not completely hidden like in some of the other razors, such as like the Razor Rock Game Changer. So far, shave is going much better than it did last time. Go ahead and wet the head for pass number 2. This WSP Black Amber Vanilla is one of my favorite scents, and somehow it kind of got pushed in the back of the shave den. I haven't used it in probably a year or more, and it is providing good slickness for me, and I just absolutely love the smell. It's just a nice, robust black amber with a vanilla scent. Some people will describe that the black amber gives it a little bit of a medicinal scent. I guess I can see that a little bit, but it just blends so well together that I really, really enjoy it. WSP is in Arizona. Chandler, Arizona to be exact. And Lee, the owner, very nice gentleman. I've actually met him in person when I was at Big Shaves West 2019. So I tend to enjoy the Rustic base versus their tallow base, Formula T, but everybody kind of has their own opinions. I think I still have a Formula T, a tallow base in one of their scents. I'll have to whip it out and give it a try, see if I still feel the same. Hope you guys are all having great shaves out there and life is going well. My heart goes out and full support goes out for the people in Ukraine that are being invaded by Russia right now. Stay strong and keep fighting that dictator away. Do your part. It's pretty amazing how they have really came together as a people, and even being outnumbered gargantuanly are putting up a pretty good fight thus far, making it difficult on the invaders. So very happy to hear that. Not that we would want any war to break out, but you want people to have pride in their land and do what they can from their heart to protect what is important to them. The Ukrainian people definitely seem to be doing that. Right. Yeah, Blackland's feeling pretty good today. Definitely have much, much better glide. Good. We'll see once I finish up this second pass. I think it's a nice shaver, and it's an efficient shaver. Probably not one of my favorites in the den. But we will see. On the against the grain pass, definitely feel the blade a little bit more. But again, it doesn't really feel bitey or harsh. You can just tell that it's there. One that has big blade exposure that I'm not really a fan of how it feels is the Rex Ambassador. It's a little bit too bitey for me. Feels like I'm scraping the bone underneath the skin on my skull. So, but this is providing a pretty good shave. Definitely going through my growth with no problems. Has good audio feedback. The anodization on this is kind of a lighter one. It looks more rustic to me. Kind of like they made it look like an aged anodization versus just a super solid black, but I kind of dig it. Machining on here is pretty good. The grooves that they put in the handle give good friction and traction when you're holding on, even when wet. And I definitely don't notice any blades skipping or chatter. It definitely locks the blade in well. All right, go ahead and rinse off the head here. That definitely provided me a really nice BBS. Still, maybe for my liking, it's just a bit more blade exposure or blade feel than I like. I mean, while I do have some aggressive razors that have big blade feel, this one's just a little bit different. So, probably not one of the favorite razors in my den, but very efficient and good at the same time. You have the matching black amber vanilla splash. This is an alcohol-based splash. I'm just gonna put a little bit up here, see if we get any burn. Yeah, a little bit of a sting. Definitely was a very, very close shave. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my impressions on the Blackland Blackbird stainless steel razor. I hope it helps you if you're considering it, or if you have one in your den, let me know how you like it. I hope all is well. Remember to do something kind for somebody. It doesn't cost anything, and you can make a world of difference. This is Redbeard out, and you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.